this is the only place you need to go if you need cheap and fast coins to build your God Squad. Hands down, they have the cheapest prices. Make sure you go to MMOXP.com and use code WOLF for 5% off. Link is in the description. Now, people ask me, Wolf, what are the run plays that you use out of the Saints playbook? I'm going to show you guys some of the runs that I use. I'm not really a runner. I only do it for certain gameplay videos to show you guys how powerful the run game is. I'm more of a passer. However, I do blend in like the inside zones or like my red zone run plays that I'm going to show you in today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like if you don't mind. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, become a member of the Wolfpack. Link is in the description. Now, what's cool is a lot of these things can be applied to even next gen Madden. So Madden 22, I'm sure it may be more polished unless they find a way to mess it up, which, I mean, let's be honest, guys, it's possible, right? But everything that you're learning from here on out should help you in next gen Madden. Now, what I'm going to do about a month and a half before Madden 22 comes out, I'm going to switch to next gen only because I have to get familiar with the play call screen, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that having been said, this is the Saints. Now, it's not the most powerful run playbook, but if you want to run, you can. Now, the first thing I'm going to run is the wing stack. Now, you have two options here, okay? You can replace your wide receivers with tight ends to make it a little bit better if you're just going to go all out run, or leave them where they're at and make sure that your fastest guy is on the outside. So right here, Austin is going to be on the outside. Now, he's not a good blocker, so this is what I'm saying. Depending on how you want to approach the run game, do you want to run just complete? If you do want to run just completely out of this formation, then you put your tight ends in there. Tight ends are going to hold run blocks a lot better than wide receivers do, okay? For the most part, I got to really go into the depth chart to see that. I mean, I guess we could, but let's just assume that we're just going to run. We're going to put the tight ends in there, and we're going to set up our audible. We're going to take spot stick out. We're going to put dive. We'll go ahead and leave halfback zone weak, and then this other one we're going to put stretch, and then PA fork will be our other one. That will be the fourth play in our audibles, and then we'll just come out and stretch against random play. Now, whenever I come out in this formation, let's just assume we're on the right hash every time we're going to run this. Whenever I see this formation, I look at the defense. What does the defense look like? If I can run the play stock, I will. So like right here, you see how there's nobody on the edge? Now, another thing that you can do, it's a myth, but it feels like it works. It's more like just an effect. I don't know if it really works or not, but it just feels like it does when you do it, is we slide protect to the right, the side we want to run to. Okay, this is all just myths and, and legends, right? And then you double team, you ID the outside guy. Okay, so slide protecting, IDing. So right here, it looks nice and easy for me to run to the outside to get yards right there. What was that? I don't even know how many yards. I need to count them. That was probably about 7 yards that we got right there. Okay, so what I do is I look at the defense. Now you see my audibles. You see this defensive setup. This is more of a pass defense, so they're not really gonna run this on you. You may see someone still coming out on this, so just run dive up the middle and you just snap the ball. Okay, you pick dive, snap the ball if you see 3 down linemen. However, when you're running against better players, they know better. They know not to do that. Now, another thing that you can do is you can flip stretch in this one right here. Now, this one right here is a little iffy. This is what I'm saying. Right here, you got to be careful. It's 4 down linemen, so which means if you can get onto the outside, this should be an easy gain, right? Try to get at least 10 yards. Sometimes you'll break for touchdowns. You see some of my older gameplays, I would break for touchdowns with this formation. But we're going to slide protect. We're going to ID the mic, and then we're going to do a man check. We're going to bring Tanyan from right to left. Okay, so this is a zone right here. We know this is zone. Could be cover 4. Look at the way they're dropped back, like 10 yards, right? Could be cover 3. Could be anything. Snap the ball, running these guys left, and we take this to the outside. Use your juke moves, like right there, I'm horrible. Right there, you probably want to keep stretch to the right. However, it's up to you. Right here, you could do the same thing going from left to right. I'm just showing you guys how to run and some of the stuff that I do right here. So right here, you see how we do this. Snap the ball, come to the outside, hit your juke moves, and get up the field. Now, are these the best run plays? They're not the best run plays because it's the Saints playbook. However, you can switch to dive on a double A gap if someone's running double A gap and just go up the middle on these guys, bro. You just go up the middle. You can also run stretch because of the way the alignment and double A gap work. You could still go outside, like so right here. All right, you don't want to really go left. You can, but look at the defensive alignment. You see how they're offset to the left? Let's try to fake them out right here. We're gonna move this guy over here. Let's see if the defensive line switches. They don't. This could be man defense. I'm gonna snap the ball coming this way, find the gaps, and just go up the field. And this is consistent yardage, okay? So now let's look at
What do we got? Halfback zone weak. You can run halfback zone weak. I don't know how. That's actually decent. Double A gap is easy to run on. So if someone's running double A gap on you right here, bro, you just come to these formations, especially this one. Okay, you see how they're overloaded to the left? We're gonna slide protect ID on this guy. Bring a tight end over this way. Stretch him out this way so he picks up the block. He should. I'm gonna let him stop so he can pick up the block. And then we just take this to the outside. And you're seeing that with these adjustments and the things that we're doing, we're actually getting a little bit more yards. Okay, right here we go to dive. You see 3 out linemen, someone does that, you just take it up the middle of the field, get your yards. Okay, now there's gonna be times, like I said, you're gonna break for touchdown on some of them. Some of them there's gonna be block shedding. Let's go ahead and flip stretch this way and just run it stock. Let's see what we can do. Now we probably needed to motion someone over. So remember, just motioning someone over changes the whole schematics of the play. Right here, you could just run dive because of the way the defensive alignment works. Whenever I got stopped in the backfield on that other play, should have ran dive because that's what you really do. Okay, you can run dive against this as well. Now, here's what's cool. When you're playing someone online, they're gonna start pinching their line. You run dive, they're gonna start pinching, crashing. So what does that do? When they start pinching and crashing, that means stretch is gonna open up again. You see what I'm saying? So now you're taking it back outside. We're going up the middle of the field. Ooh, I'm off to the races, like I said. In some of these defenses, you're gonna score touchdowns. That's just the way wing stack works. And I wanna say maybe the Dolphins Raiders playbook, or whose is it? The wing flex close? Is it Dolphins? That playbook is really good, but the dive out of this one is really good too as well. Very good run zone, red zone play. Now, another one that I run, okay, maybe or maybe not as powerful as the wing stack, is the I-form close. This is a very classic plays, bro. All you want to do is take mesh out there, put lead dive. You can leave inside zone, and then you want to put stretch right here. And then we're gonna come out and stretch. We'll run random defense. And then what I typically do is I flip stretch, I ID the outside guy, I slide protect his way, and then I motion someone over here. So Lazard, motion him over here. And I run this in the red zone because I'm usually going against red zone defenses. You know what I'm saying? So like, let me show you what I mean. This is when I really run I-form close. I'll never run it out there. Let me go ahead and respot the ball, and I'll show you why it works really well. So when you're this close into the red zone, and then you pick like I-form close, people tend to pick goal line defenses whether they're classic defenses or goal line defense, they're gonna pick it. And that's where I-form close really shines. It doesn't really shine like it used to against everything, but against those formations like goal line, you just run random goal line. And all you wanna do, you can keep stretch the way it is, or you can flip it, but you wanna get to the outside with this play right here against the goal line defense. Is always gonna be a touchdown against goal line defense. So again, on these goal line defenses, bro, you can run it to the right, you can take your chances to the left by motioning someone over here, but usually it's, well, actually he's in the zone, so this is actually gonna help us right here. Snap the ball, take this to the outside, and it's easy TDs, and that's why I love that run play. Other run plays that I use in the red zone, let's say I'm actually at the 1, okay? Let's say we're here, right? You're like, man, I don't wanna pass the ball. There's a play that I love to use, okay? And it's very hard to stop because not even run committing will stop it. And this is gonna be from the wing tight. So wing tight, where's it at? Wing tight right here, and it's just dive, okay? Dive from the wing tight, halfback dive. I should have put, well, actually right there, it's goal line defense. Very hard to stop because we're going to the end zone anyway, even against goal line defense, right? But against other defenses, bro, there's really nothing that can prevent you from going into the end zone. Like the user can't stop it. I always score this close into the red zone. I'm always scoring, bro. Like look at it. Look at this play just consistently against random defenses, bro. Like even against goal line, it's gonna score. You're gonna score. You're gonna score. Look, I'm in there already. That easy, okay? Now you could even back the ball up if you want a little bit. Let's go ahead and back the ball up. Let's respot ball maybe to what? The 1, 2? At the 2-yard line, okay? This play will still help you get in. You just run this play over and over, and there's nothing they can do. Like you're gonna especially if they pick their goal line defenses, bro. Goal line defense 4-4, 3-4, doesn't matter. This guy's getting in. Look at the forward animations that you get. It's like you automatically get forward falling animations, and I mean that's the way Madden 21 is. But look at this, bro. Like it's nuts. It's nuts, and that's why I love these plays. This is why I score a lot in the red zone, because I don't really want to pass, bro. I just want to run the ball in, and that's what we do with the single back wing tight. So there it is, man. Just wanted to share some of these plays with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy them. Use them wisely. Use the adjustments that I use. Love you guys, man. Peace.